Blast cracks a lot of people's shit. He steals a lot of people's shit. That's for sure. Oh god, it jumped me down to the bottom of the chat again. Oh wait, I was almost there anyway. Sabotage. One word to describe Seb. He is, I've had a really, really good relationship with him up until, like 2 days ago when he took offense to me, like, telling Nigel to fuck off, right? Nigel's an African. Africans are Team Ninja, okay? You cannot use African without being on Ninja. So if you're going to sit there and say, you know, you're part of the Africans, you're helping sell it, you're helping promote it, you're helping support it, then turn around and on all your social media start linking to XP Online, I wasn't okay with it. Give them two options. I understand you want to help your friends. Either advertise both or advertise neither. You know, if you want to say, you know, use Ninja or XP Online, they're the best, whatever, do that. Right? That's fine. But to only advertise XPO when you're a fucking African, it's not okay with me. And I told him that so many times. And then finally, Nigel went and archived or deleted all his Instagram posts except for the XP Online logo. And that was last straw for me. Then he made a fucking post whining like, oh, let's not help Nigel. You know, he has it all. Surely he can't be, you know, hurting and, not, you know, no wonder he abuses drugs. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck. I wasn't okay with it. Give him two options. I understand you want to help your friends. Either advertise both or advertise neither. You know, if you want to say, you know, post whining like, oh, let's not help Nigel, you know, he has it all, surely he can't be, you know, hurting and, not, you know, no wonder he abuses drugs. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Clear when you changed your name, you know, from Nigel at ninja.xpls, that was his aim for the longest time, and he just changed it to Nigel. It was like, you made it clear, like, you don't want any part to do with Ninja. Well, we don't want any fucking thing to do with you. So go away. Not associated with me anymore. Go fucking be Team XBO because we're done. Well, Sabotage, this was the point I was trying to get to, is took offense to that because apparently me roasting him, and I went on his Instagram, I said, look, it's not my fault you fucking turned your back on your team. If you want to know why, you know, people are fucking giving you the cold shoulder, especially like Brandon, he was like his best friend, it's because he's sitting over here telling people that Brandon leaks shit. Brandon's never leaked anything in all his years. He's one of my closest friends. And he was one of Nigel's closest friends. So then they stopped talking. And then I told him, fuck off of Ninja. Like, we don't want anything to do with you if it's that hard for you to stop advertising a competitor. And so then he started, you know, crying on Instagram. And so Sabotage came to me on AIM and just started making this huge fucking fuss about it. Like, fighting on behalf of Nigel, saying, you know, it's really fucked up and this and that. I'm like, dude, he's got one or two choices. It's not that fucking hard. So I told the same thing to him. You know, I've repeated it over and over and over. So before that, me and Sabotage were 100% tight. Always on the same page. He was going to help with some UI stuff for Modern Warfare 3 when we were very first starting V1. And then, like, we wanted to get a cool kind of menu drawn and get a base for that and then expand from that. And I was going to pay him, you know, like some freelance work. And he started it, sent it over. It was just like some boxes, but then said, I can't work on it. Got to go to Spain, something with his grandpa. That did turn out being true. But the real underlying reason was the unknown coder threatening him, saying, never work with Ninja, never work with Jester, never go anywhere near them or I will ruin your life. So he got blackmailed into stop working on that project. The good thing is the honorable thing about that is that he never took any money for that. Like, he sent me what he had and he's like, I gotta go. And he never got a dime for it. We didn't end up using any of it at all, of course. But that showed his integrity to me. So from that point until 2 days ago, every conversation I thought was honest. It turns out, you know, him and Blast really, like, hoard all this private shit. Him, Blast, and Nigel. You know, all these people who are always fucking talking about loot and all the private shit they have and all the shit they stole. That's them. Like, they do all that because they don't. They kind of create. Like, I mean, you know, they are creating. He did do Tampered, you know, with Exile. But they would rather steal it. So, in my opinion, that's not very cool. And he kind of showed his colors with that, and he kind of was making some vague threats about how Nigel knows everything about the Africans and Ninja, and he could get some people in trouble. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up with that. Like, that doesn't change anything. He's still out. I don't want anything to do with him. So don't drop shit like that. Don't be all subtle and making threats. So since that interaction 2 days ago, he actually hasn't talked to me. I've hit him up 3 times. So, describe Sab in one word. Inconsistent. He was consistent until 2 days ago. Now he won't talk to me. And, you know, OSM is in the chat out here talking to me. You know, I'm always keeping it light, asking if he wants to play with me. Same with Blast. Fucking same with everybody. But Sabotage just took such offense to it that I would apparently try and tarnish Nigel's reputation or something like that. I'm like, no, I just told him he's not associated with Ninja because he can't fucking choose. So, alright, let me catch up on these comments.